Hardy har har. My name is Drake, and I'm on a mission to try and shift your culture. Today we're going to be learning how yo, Big Kids back up in here. Today we about to be going over Drake and the Willie Lynch effect. That's the name of this video, man. Drake and the Willie Lynch effect, and how people like Drake, DJ Akademiks, they perpetuate the same things. They do the same things that Willie Lynch had in his letter. If you don't have the Willie Lynch letter, I suggest you go get it, read it, and what it would do is it would allow you to start having compassion on your own people, and you would start to know, like, it's not each other we need to blame, but it's other people that we need to blame, not each other, not your brother and sister. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all pick y'all up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase, and I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel and the book and everything else. So, yeah, this is the Willie Lynch letter, y'all, but we're going to be going in and out, you know, talking, and we're going to be looking at some things like such as, what we got right here? Family Matters. We got a interview as well on No Jumper. But yeah, let's just go into, we're going to get these Family Matters lyrics, right? But let's just dive into this Willie Lynch book right quick. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it. So this is page, I believe, 15. This is from, I got the book, but this is from Google. So I don't know what page this is for. I think it's page 15. It says, in my bag here, I have a foolproof method for controlling your black slaves. I guarantee every one of you that if it is installed correctly, it will control the slaves for at least 300 years. My method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseer can use it. So this is Willie Lynch. He wrote this letter to all of the plantations and the slave owners, letting them know, like, you can implement this and this will keep your slaves going. Matter of fact, it's going to be over 300 years. And we're going to get into how Drake and Akademiks is doing the same thing, right? So it says, I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves, and I take these differences and make them bigger. So whatever differences that these slaves have amongst each other, what he do is he enhances it. He makes it bigger, right? I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. These methods have worked on my modest plantation in the West Indies, and it will work throughout the South. Take this simple little list of differences and think about them, right? So let's see what those differences are. On the top of my list is age, but it is there only because it starts with an A. The second is color or shade. There is intelligence, size, sex, size, plantations, status on plantation. So your status on a plantation, the size of the plantation, these are the differences that you can project onto the slaves, right? Attitude of owners. Oh, my owner, he treats us like this. Or like if you bring it up to date, you know, you got Negroes, they be at the job. I don't do nothing at my job. My job is, well, we don't do nothing. Oh, your boss make you do that? We don't do nothing over here. Or like, you know, I made a video a while ago that if a Negro leave your job, the new job that he get, he act like it's the best job in the world. Oh yeah, I just kick back. I don't do nothing. I just clock in, get my money, clock right out. I don't do nothing. So this are the different, but you still have to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? But these are some of the differences from back then that we still keep alive in our society, right? So let's continue. It says status on plantation. So your status, your job on a plantation, attitude of owners, whether the slaves live in the valley, on the hill, east, west, north, south, have fine hair, coarse hair, or is tall or short. Now that you have a list of differences, I shall give you an outline of action. But before that, I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy is stronger than adulation, respect, or admiration. The black slave, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on. It will become self-refueling and self-generation for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. So when you implement these differences amongst the slaves, they would then take those differences and start to implement them unknowingly by themselves. You don't need no more overseers. You don't need no more overseers. You're going to have Negroes like Drake and Akademiks. Let me see. Don't forget, you must pitch the old male. Okay, let's finish this right here. It says, don't forget, you must make sure y'all can see it. It says, don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male. So this is something that you see now. There's a line. There's a communication block rather between the old heads and the YNs. We can't get to these niggas. I be having conversations with people like, I just can't get to my son. He just don't listen. There's a line, right? Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. This is what the YNs say. Y'all old heads, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Or these young niggas, they don't know nothing. This is what you get, right? This is tactics that we still perpetuate now. The young black male and the young black male against the old black male. You must use the dark-skinned slave versus the light-skinned slave, and the light-skinned slave versus the dark-skinned slave. You must use the female versus the male. We know that exists right now. This is why I tell everybody, work on yourself. Don't be trying to point your finger at no males, and males, don't be trying to point your finger at no females. Work on yourself. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. This is what you see on YouTube, online. Everybody building podcasts off of bashing women. People building podcasts bashing men. It's back and forth. It's this separation. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get to the core of what's going on, right? You must also have your white servants and your overseers distrust all blacks. But it is necessary your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust only us. So I know in God's word in the Bible, it tells us that we need to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. We take that neighbor as in everybody else. No, I need to love Chinese people more than I love my own kind. No, I need to love these Russian people more than I do my own kind. I need to love these people more than I love my own kind. That's not the neighbor that God was talking about. The neighbor that God is talking about in the Bible is talking about the neighbor, your own people. That's who you need to love. That's who you need to give the clothes off of your back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see how these tactics are. Let's see how they use these tactics today. Mr. Colonizer. There you go. Let's see how Akademiks use these tactics today. So this is the first one that we're all familiar with. This ninja loses a rap battle. He goes out to UK and goes and pander to the people out in London, wherever he was at, you know what I'm saying? And goes and say, y'all are the best. Y'all are better than these people. Y'all are better than these people. These people ain't got nothing on y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Same thing. But yeah, let's take a look at what he's talking about. Let's take a listen. Let's take it. I knew I was forgetting something. I ain't got my headset on. All right, let's get it, y'all.
Oh shit! I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America. No disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
Nobody can out-rap London. Now, even though this is hip-hop, right? His mindset and the mindset of others, the way he do it, he's traveling somewhere else and telling these people, nobody is better than y'all. And what's the outcome that we see now? Skepta came out and said that, I guess he was confirming that that they got good rappers. They better. You know what I'm saying? So he came out with this trashy diss song against Joyner Lucas. He said, "You sound like you study at Harvard." Trash. Straight up trash. Joyner Lucas came out, trashed him. You know what I'm saying? Destroyed him. But it goes to show, like, he's very messy, y'all. Drake is very, very messy. So even though we not putting light skin versus dark skin, we ain't putting the old against, the old against the young. He's using the tactics of Willie Lynch when he do things like this.
And this guy right here.
All right, let's move on. That's what we wanted right there, y'all. That's what we wanted. Now, next, I ain't gonna get on my head of myself. Since we on the topic of Drake, I want to go over these lyrics, right? This was the Family Matters lyrics. We go drop, 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 drop. A 50 bag, 20 for the thought. I was really, really trying to keep it PG. I was really, really trying to keep it PG. We know this. Sounds very, very, very familiar. You a civilian gang in real life. You PC. Saying you not about that life. Well, really, all in all, we know Drake never was about that life. We know he not about that life. So why are you portraying the image that you're not, right? So he continues to say, you know who really bang a set? My ninja YG. When he say bang a set, you know he's saying, you know who really's a gangbanger. You're not a gangbanger, Kendrick. YG is the real gangbanger. What is he doing when he do this? He's setting the division. He's making a separation. He's sowing discord between two people, right? You know who really bang a set? My ninja Chuck T. He's talking about the game right here. They call him Chuck Taylor out there, right? He's causing division. You know who even bang a set out there? CB, talking about Chris Brown. Cole losing sleep behind this. It ain't me. That was funny. But he's causing division. So yeah, let's continue with the video of how Akademiks is following alongside Drake. Now, I didn't have no picture for Akademiks that's as funny as this one right here. Funny as this picture right here. I ain't had no picture for him. And another person who does this is Adam22, Vlad. Who else we got, y'all? Y'all write it in the comment section. Who else do these separation tactics? Oh yeah, I'm better than you. You don't bang a set. But watch how Akademiks do his. Check it out, y'all.
Yeah, but where's the
I seen your shots.
So they got Akademiks on the phone. This is Munchie B. Munchie B is a blood from California. Check it out.
My man Trap Lord, but I hit everybody about it. That's real. I FaceTime him in the hospital. Nobody is doing plays except like the West, like y'all West Coast dudes is doing WWE. Nobody else is doing that. I'm sorry.
So what's the origins of this conversation? I should have rewinded it back. Was Troy Ave just came out? He got a video, and somebody tried to roll up on him, and he had shot at him, and they ran off or whatever. But it looks staged. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. The joint looks staged. Let me talk to y'all right quick. The Troy Ave video looks staged. I ain't gonna lie. It's the first thing I said when I seen it on Twitter. So Troy Ave and one of his guys was getting out of the car. Somebody came behind the car. This was all in the driveway. Somebody came behind the car, rolled up on the guy that he was with, and, they start tussling a little bit. But as Troy Ave turned his back, he already had his hand on his hip before he even seen the guy. It looks really staged. So the first thing I did is I went to the comment section. And lo and behold, I wasn't the only one who thought like that. I believe it was staged. You know what I'm saying? So that's where this conversation stems from. People saying that, it looks staged. So Akademiks' defense is California ninjas is the only ones that's staging things. That's staging stuff like that. Troy Ave wasn't doing that. So Akademiks is saying that the California guys, y'all don't get down, like y'all don't really get busy like that. Y'all don't get busy like that, which we know is false. We know that that's false. Y'all don't get busy like that. What does this sound like? The war in Chirac. He was reporting on the stories, and what's the guy name? The skinny guy. He called him the Grim Reaper. That was his nickname. So he gave him the nickname of the Grim Reaper. Why I can't think of his name right now. He locked up. So he give people their nickname and say, yeah, can't nobody mess with him. Yeah, he the one. Can't nobody mess with him. Same thing we just read in the Willie Lynch letter. He's putting these ninjas against each other. No, he's the head buster. You not the head buster. So when you telling that person that, what's going to happen between them two? He's going to have to prove that he's more of a head buster than the one you just labeled a head buster. And meanwhile, you just going to step back and just watch the fight go on. Willie Lynch said this is going to happen for over 300 years, y'all. This is the Willie Lynch effect. Now, this is why I'm so hard on our people about loving each other. We have a bigger enemy besides each other. And this enemy is just sitting back, watching us just go at it. Just go at it. Whether it be on the internet, whether it be in real life, we just go at it. We are continuing the cycle of Willie Lynch. And we letting these characters like Drake and Akademiks do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let y'all know where this conversation stems from. Let's get it.
Well, he was in San Diego. He was in San Diego.
Doing WWE.
Nah, I mean, the people,
So
what he got to go off is niggas.
Do you feel like T-Rail made the whole West Coast look bad?
I'm not saying no. T-Rail's a cool dude. I saw him in the club. He was parched, and we took a shot, and I seen all the boys with good energy.
Oh man!
All I'm saying, whatever y'all got going on over the West, don't apply it to nowhere else. Nobody else is doing plays. Y'all are doing the plays. Okay?
Hey, do it be plays when everybody come out here and die though?
35 fades that niggas was supposed to.
Did you hear what Munchie B said? Now Munchie B has to defend that it really goes down. Now Munchie B has to defend that it really goes down out here in California, which we already know. There's no need for you to defend that. Now this is how it goes.
Catch.
That ain't no
niggas doing plays. Y'all are doing the plays. Okay?
Hey, do it be plays when everybody come out here and die though?
35 fades that
Munchie B said, is it a play when people come out here and die though? We know that that's real. Now, from him making that statement, now the people who came out there and passed, now these wounds are being reopened up, all because of Akademiks. Check it out, y'all.
that niggas was supposed to catch.
That ain't no
Niggas was supposed to do this, DPs, whatever.
Man, this dude is funny.
Hey, Act, bro. You talking about podcasters, bro?
But it's only podcasters talking. You're right.
Yeah, you can't go off podcasters though. And then out of 20 podcasters, maybe 3 of them or 4 of them real game members.
Well, I'm just telling you, the LA podcasters, They're running the plays. I don't see East Coast niggas running.
Hold on. How it go from West Coast to LA? Name 5 LA that you know that's running plays in the podcast world.
Well,
Name 3 niggas. Name 3 niggas from LA, from South Central LA in the podcast world that's running plays.
Well, listen, play like this. I tune into No Jumper. No Jumper is the biggest media outlet on the West. And every time I think I see something real, it's a play. I'm like the fans. I'm like, oh, this shit real.
Now, do y'all see how he shouted out No Jumper? He's the biggest podcast. He's the massa. He's massa. And the role that Akademiks is playing is, y'all remember the movie Life? Hey, boss, he ain't working. That's the role that Akademiks is playing. Now, you see how these young gentlemen, they're about to fall right into the trap. Munchie B already said, is it a play when people come out here and die, though? They fell right into it. I would expect them to be knowledgeable enough to be like, bro, don't be trying to put us against each other.
He didn't answer the question.
Who's even really faking shit, though?
That's what I'm trying to hear. What is a play?
Wack be faking shit.
That's what I said.
Let me reverse it on y'all. Let's not say who's faking, who's keeping it real.
Who ain't keeping it real? I mean, put a name on it. Who ain't keeping it real?
Listen, when people think of the West, we think about gangbangers.
You see, he didn't answer the question. He won't put a name on it because his whole agenda is to throw something out there, hide his hand, and look like like I ain't the one who threw that. And then watch everybody else fight. That's his agenda. This is the Willie Lynch effect right here. Check it out.
Who gonna stand on business? It just don't look the same. I'm gonna be honest. It just don't look the same. But we love the West Coast. But you know what we realize? The West Coast, like, we're like WWE, y'all like ECW. We're just doing different type of stunts. It's all good.
But the podcasters from out here, like, there's multiple of them that are now in the feds and all that.
Listen, when you listen to East Coast podcasters, listen to me, Joe Budden, listen to anybody from the East Coast. We're not setting up and talking about fades and let's get down all day. I hear that all day on the West Coast, and I've never seen a fade getting caught.
So he just threw that out there. Y'all always talking about fades, and I don't see no fades happening. Now, what is that going to encourage them to do? No, we got to show Akademiks that we be throwing the fade. We be having the fades out here. Now you got more fights. Telling you, Willie Lynch effect, y'all.
Fades going down.
That got caught. Somebody tell me.
Me versus somebody.
Yeah, Barry Gordy and Tom.
Yeah.
Yo, put it like this, right? Me and Ruri and Millie Moore, right? Y'all not seeing, if y'all see me, Ruri and Millie Moore, and it is in my section taking a shot, it's bad vibes. Y'all could say whatever. Them niggas show up to my crib. I'm not on that. I'm not playing no type of games. I'm not trying to do no funny shit. But what I'm saying is that when I'm watching, I was watching.
So this is what just happened, y'all. T-Rail was beefing with Akademiks. They was going back and forth for some weeks. They was going back and forth. T-Rail and Akademiks seen T-Rail out in, I believe they was in Turks and Caicos on the same boat or something like that. And they drunk alcohol together. Akademiks is insinuating that, yo, the whole West Coast fake because he was supposed to be beefing with me and he didn't do nothing to me. He said he was going to do this to me and ain't do nothing to me. He asked me for a shot of alcohol and we was living it up. So Akademiks is spinning this and saying that the whole West Coast is soft. They be running plays. He didn't say the West Coast is soft, but he's saying that they running plays, insinuating that, you know, they ain't about that life. Everybody and their mama know that LA, California is about that life. There's no need for you ninjas to prove that. No need, especially in response to Akademiks. You do not have to prove to nobody. Y'all already stamped. California, if y'all listen, y'all already stamped. There's no need to do nothing crazy. No need.
watching a lot of the LA podcasting, thinking it was real that just had a mic in front of them. Now I'm realizing everybody is Booker T. We're all just doing the same. Y'all just talking gang language.
Yo, Ack because of Kendrick, Ack wants smoke with the whole West Coast, and he's going to denigrate our gang culture and label us soft.
He's talking about T-Rail,
but look, yeah, that's
what he's talking about.
That's
not Kendrick. Yo,
that's the only person.
I don't like it. That's when I watch LA podcast shit. I'm hearing about too many fades and none caught.
But this what you don't understand, right? So you trying to, a lot of these dudes are not even podcasters. A lot of these dudes do a lot of other shit and just wind up on podcast shows and then start trying to run with shit.
I can't believe he explaining himself to him. I can't believe they really don't understand. Like, when you hear academics speak about stuff like that, you're supposed to be like, man, shut up, man. You don't know what you're talking about. And just move on with the conversation. Like, why y'all being silent and even let him talk? Is it because he's somebody that everybody knows? Is it because that he bringing a lot of views? I don't know. I wouldn't even let nobody like him talk. Like, I'm going to talk over him, and that's something that I don't do. I respect people when they speaking. But somebody like him, and if I even see through your spirit that you trying to start some shit, I'm gonna just walk away. Bro, you're not talking. We not about to give you no ear to speak amongst these men. We not doing that. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about these Willie Lynchers, man. That's what they are, bro. That's what they are. This is the colonizer effect right here. This is the colonizer effect. If y'all don't have the Willie Lynch book, y'all go ahead and get it. I'm telling you. Y'all go ahead and cop that. If you don't have the Willie Lynch book, go and get that. Go and get that. It's going to allow you to know that, some things that, you probably hold on to, don't even know where it come from. You probably do some things, don't even know where it come from. Here it is, you're doing the same thing that, Willie Lynch was doing. Y'all go ahead and get that Willie Lynch book. It's a short read. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else is down here. Liberals. What's interesting, business slaveholders. Yeah. Do their victims such they were. Yeah, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. How Akademiks and Drake be putting people against each other, going places, they doing the same thing that, what was it, the Source Awards? Was it the 90s? When they said East Coast versus West Coast? And they put that in the magazine, the Source magazine? I can't remember. East versus West. They doing the same exact thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.